Hello and welcome to another edition of the Seeds playlist. So this will be the second Wild Dutchman review and 15th overall review of the Seeds playlist. We'll be taking a look at this guy, Wild Dutchman Ranch. Okay, so it is in one of their hanger bags. I actually got this out of a box, but the holes have been punched. All right. It is a 5.50 net weight ounce bag. All right. 0.25 more than a David product. All right. The bag is thinner this way. And it has one of their openings, which if you didn't see the last review, I'll show it again. So it does have a window, which you're not going to be able to tell much about because of the glare. The product looks pretty darn powdered. Now, going in line with the last product, the nutritional information is odd, the way they set it up. I don't feel like they've been overly straightforward about the way they've set it up. But there are some highlights. Again, the sodium level for this bag is like 5,000 milligrams less than the David Ranch product. Now, as you may or may not know, David Ranch is sort of my go-to. All right, but it is salty. It has more salt in it, more sodium than the original David sunflower seeds. All right, so you got that on the front. Then you have the little write-up on the back. All right, if you want the nutritional information, this is for the bag. If you want it per serving of just kernels, and this is what I'm talking about, if you want per serving of just kernels, divide these numbers by 3. And in 3, 2, and 1. And we're moving on. So, besides the nutritional information and their little story write-up, which is the same on all the bags, so I'm going to hold off again through this review in reading it. There's also the ingredients list, which is fairly long on this one, but I'm guessing that's probably because of the seasoning they're using. And then there is their manufacturing information all the way down at the bottom here. So Wild Dutchman is the company, but I have a feeling the company may be a office cubicle somewhere, all right? So this product is packaged and processed for them by Southern Sun LLC, by Southern Sun LLC of Huron, South Dakota. Their website is www.southernsunsd.com. www.southernsunsd.com. That said, Wild Dutchman has, if you punch it in, Google it, their own website. And with that, let's get into it. So I'm interested to see what this is like. I have high hopes. So for those that didn't see the original review, they have a cut tab right here. All right? And it's supposed to cut, you're supposed to rip down and across. And you'll see why in a second. It's almost like this is perforated. I'm not sure though. I can't see perforations even under magnification. It might just be the top of the Ziploc. And you're saying, I didn't see the first review. What Ziploc? There's a little short Ziploc right here. I'm pouring on this side of the bag like you know what I'm talking. Right here. So you rip down the corner of the bag, but then the bag is sealed. Because there's a 1.5 to 2 inch long Ziploc right here. This part of the bag is sealed. And until you open the Ziploc, this part is also sealed. So, and it smells like sunflower seeds. So let me get one out here. Holy crap, these things are pretty powdered. Wow, they're really powdered. Okay. So the seeds are not as uniform as the David product. Okay. Okay. We're good. Okay, so here's the deal with the seeds. I was hesitant to say this during the original review because it was the first time I ever had a Wild Dutchman product, and this is only the second time, so take it with a grain of salt. The seed shells vary. The shells vary in size a little bit more than the David product, and they vary to the smaller. The kernels of the Wild Dutchman product seem to me to be larger than the kernels in the David seeds. Again, keeping in mind this is the only second Wild Dutchman product I have ever had. What you got here is probably a flavor closer to the classic ranch that pops into your head when you think of ranch. The David product, although it is ranch, is so ridiculously salty, it almost sort of in the back of your mind becomes something else that you call ranch. This, oh, that's ranch. The David products are like, wow, that's a salty ranch. And then after using it for a while, it sort of becomes like a separate thing, like a separate ranch, that a sunflower seed ranch. This is more in line with what you expect when somebody tells you, oh, it's ranch. Is this. So, the salt levels are way down. The flavor of these, though, is not. Okay? The salt levels in these Wild Dutchman products are way, way, way down compared to the David. The flavor aspect, or the amount of flavor, is not. All right? So, this is good. However, if you're someone that likes the sunflower seeds for the saltiness, keep in mind you're not going to get the same level of it with this product. That said, the sodium in this is 1,370 milligrams, 60% of your daily. The David product, I don't know what the milligrams are offhand, but it's over 6,000. This is 1,370. On the David product, it's over 6,000, and instead of 60% of your daily, it's like 291% of your daily. I don't know. In general, I wish these had a wider distribution. I think it's a viable product line. They're good. They are different due to the lower salt levels, but they're still good. The flavor still lasts surprisingly long, considering it's not tearing up your cheek lining, and making itself overly noticeable. This is very interesting. Sometimes they rip a little bit too far. This one actually has, but still, You know, I don't know if that was a cost-saving measure or whatnot, but it's still interesting. Sort of funny. All in all, the packaging is nice. It's good packaging. A little different, obviously, with the opening. The product itself is probably better for you. This ranch, in particular, is closer to the flavor profile of what you would expect from something with ranch on the front of it. The seeds tend to vary in size, but the kernels overall seem to be slightly larger than what you find in a David product. So again, it's all thumbs up for me, as I thought it would be. This has been my review of Wild Dutchman Ranch sunflower seeds in the 5.50 net weight ounce bag. They are coming out of South Dakota, Huron. I am the guy that you all know. I do hope you guys are all well. Do take care of yourselves, and as always, God bless.